Hey Scorpio, Sagittarius Cusp souls, welcome back into the Mystical Wolf Soul Chart. So we are diving into mid-March and it carries some powerful energy shifts, and Prosperity is whispering there's a blessing that is trying to find its way into your life. So we're going to dive into a cultic cross, but I'm going to lay out 5 cards at the top, 5 cards at the bottom, as these cards are a little bit bigger than the other deck I use. Let's dive in. Spirit angels, ancestors, all of the highest light and good. Wow. The Tower came in as your core energy. Wow. All right. Spirit angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good. Please can we tap into the blessing that is trying to find its way into our Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp souls. Your core energy. Tower clarified by the star. Something has really shaken up your world a little bit. The Tower, it doesn't always mean disaster. Sometimes it's simply truth that is breaking through illusions. And, we did have that Virgo eclipse energy earlier in March, and Mercury is still retrograde, which is stirring old emotions. Something may have just been revealed, okay? But here with the star clarifying it, this tells me that the shakeup is actually clearing a path for healing, hope, and a blessing you perhaps couldn't reach before, all right? Sometimes the universe removes the wrong thing so that the right thing can arrive. And if we're looking at the two cards, 16, 17, all right, it's a step going forward. 17 breaks down to 7. 16 breaks down to 7, and 17 breaks down to 8. All right, so it's 7, 8. It's a step. All right, so sevens is that like a lucky number, divine timing, divine, everything is divinely orchestrated. And the number 8 is that abundance number. All right, so let's dive in and have a look at then what is your challenge position. Judgment. So what is challenging or activating you is judgment. This is the cross position, the wake-up call. This is the moment where the soul says, okay, it's time to rise. With Mercury turning direct, that will be happening on the 20th. Interesting enough, the 20th. Conversations, realizations, perhaps even inner truths are surfacing. You may be reviewing the past, seeing something differently, or hearing maybe it's going to be an inner calling that you just cannot ignore anymore. This activation is what begins this transformation. All right, let's have a look at the root of the situation here, of your blessing trying to come in. The Hangman. So at the deepest level, this blessing is going to require a new perspective. It's going to require a new perspective, because the Hangman energy says that you've perhaps been in some sort of pause, okay? You may be waiting, you're reflecting, or trying to understand something. But Pisces energy all through March is asking you to surrender control and trust the flow. Perhaps you have a strong Pisces placement somewhere in your chart. It doesn't have to be, but there's a lot of Pisces happening. Pisces and Mars. Pisces in Mercury. It's Pisces season, all right? But once the 21st comes, we will be moving into Aries season, and a lot of things will be happening in Aries. But for right now, you are being called to surrender control and trust the flow. Sometimes the blessing really does arrive when we finally stop forcing things. Number 12 or 13 could be a significant number for some of you. All right, so here's the past, which is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is powerful. It's a confident energy. It's very fiery. But in the past position, it can also represent a chapter where you had to carry everything yourself. All right. You may have had to be the strong one, the leader, the one who held things together. But with this coming through in the past position, I'm hearing that this energy is shifting now and that you don't have to do everything alone anymore. All right, let's have a look at the conscious. We have the Four of Swords. This is what you are aware of, that you perhaps know that you really do need some rest, you need some peace. The Four of Swords shows that mentally and emotionally you've been processing a lot. All right, perhaps you've also been getting a lot of downloads, or you've been working very hard, or been stuck in your mind about something. But Mercury retrograde is still influencing the middle of March. Okay, so reflection is actually the right thing to do right now. All right, just going within, resting, not rushing the blessing, allowing yourself to rest first, I'm hearing. And the near future. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. This is interesting because this is where perhaps you've been feeling stuck mentally, emotionally, or in some sort of situation. Let's clarify this here. All right, so the wheel is turning. The wheel of fortune talks about the cycle turning. So the blessing entering your life may actually come through a breaking free from something that you thought you were trapped in. Hearing that actually fate is stepping in this in the future. Closing out a cycle, the wheel is turning. All right, and where are you in this situation? Your energy is the Fool. All right, so you are standing on the edge of some sort of new beginning. And this actually fits quite perfectly with the astrology because the sun is moving into Aries later in March around the 21st, right? There is going to be a fresh new chapter. The Fool says that you don't need to know every step yet. Just trust the direction. Let's have a look at the external energies. We have the Six of Swords. Those around you are moving to calmer waters. Yes. Some people may be leaving your life. Others may be helping guide you towards something better. But overall, this energy is moving away from stress and towards peace. Sometimes the biggest blessing is simply leaving behind what drains you. All right, let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Here we have the Queen of Swords. This is that inner conflict, all right? So a part of you wants clarity, honesty, and truth, but there's another part of you that fears being hurt again. The Queen of Swords, she is wise, all right, because she's learned from experience, past experiences. So your heart may be open, but at the same time, you also protecting yourself. And that blessing, that balance is actually quite healthy. That you learning to trust while honoring your boundaries. All right, let's have a look at the outcome here. Here's your blessing. Wondering where is your blessing, and probably in the spread, right? The Ace of Pentacles. It is a new opportunity in the physical world. Okay, so this could be a new job, a financial opportunity. Maybe it's going to be a stable relationship. So perhaps you're meeting someone new, or perhaps you're currently in a relationship and it's becoming more stable. Whatever this is, it's a fresh start in your environment. Like it's going to be a tangible opportunity that's just going to help you build something lasting. So this is the card that says that the universe is that's placing a seed, all right, a seed of abundance in your hand, all right, We saw the number 8 from the start, all right? 17 breaks down to 8, abundance. So this is that abundance that's coming in, placing it in your hand. But the seed is going to need a little bit of nurturing, all right? They grow when you say yes to the opportunity. Wow, beautiful souls. My Scorpio, Sagittarius, the blessing trying to enter your life is a new beginning built on stability and healing. But the universe had to perhaps just really needed to clear away what wasn't aligned. Show you, like, slow you down, all right? Slow you down so you could see clearly and really prepare for the next chapter. And the things that perhaps looked like delays is actually what it was, preparation, that there is a whole new door opening for you. Perhaps you can claim this message in the comments. I am ready to receive my blessings. I'm ready to receive my blessings. And don't say one blessing, because that's one. Say it with an S at the end. I'm ready to receive my blessings. Don't forget to like if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And perhaps if you do know another Scorpio, Sagittarius Cusp, or somebody that embodies this energy of a Scorpio Sag, that soul may just need this message today. Until next time, my beautiful souls, trust in the journey, because the universe may already be placing your next blessing in your hands. Love and light, beautiful soul.